Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
McGee with a steal. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. After the basket by New York. Back to Powell for three. They grab their own miss. And McGee with the stuff.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Randall with the drive. And it's Randall with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Now here's Doncic. Irving, a screen on Barrett. Out to Powell. There's the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Brunson with it. Irving picks him up. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Powell's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Kicks it out to Barrett. Let's go with a three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Randall, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Doncic.
And, you know, here's the thing. Few young players generate fouls the way Randall does.
And the first one at the line is good. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Now here's Doncic. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Doncic against Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Doncic. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Hits the front of the rim and out. 1:44 left to play in the first. McGee finds Irving. Trying to get back on track. And that one's good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Brunson passes to Hart. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Hart. Knocked away. 1:16 left now in the first quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's Doncic missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Randall with the drive, kicks it out to Barrett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And Dallas calls time here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. Here's Powell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Second chance effort. Outside Irving. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Robinson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Wood misses.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
Barrett can't hit. Irving for 3. That shot missing. R.J. Barrett. He's feeling it tonight. That has been the driving force for the New York. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Six on the shot clock. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Doncic, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Randall, a screen on Doncic. Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Here's Hart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Wow, that's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Toppin finds Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
For Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
It's Powell, high post. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barrett with it. Now Doncic defending. Randall against Powell. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Randall goes back up. He can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Bullock. Out to Powell. Over to the wing. Powell, a screen on Brunson. Here's Wood. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Hart passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Wood. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Remember, Wood was an undrafted free agent. He's one tough customer. A little contact, not going to bother him at all.
Brunson with it, picked up by Powell, and it's good. 2 points. Randall's got 18.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The first one falls.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Outside Brunson. Randall outside. And stolen by Wood. Irving for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barrett passes to Randall. Toppin with it. Randall inside. Guarded by Wood. And it's Randall with the jam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some stuff.
Oh, nice! Oh, big finish!
Man! Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Doncic passes to Wood. That one goes. Count it. Wood's got 8 points in the quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
JaVale McGee out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Irving in a shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic with it. He's against Hartenstein.
First team foul.
Doncic against Barrett. Out to the wing. Pass to Bullock. Three-pointer, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now Barrett. Hard with it. Launches it. He's off on that one. And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Back to Barrett. Going inside. Soft touch off the glass. Barrett's got 11.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Quickly outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Takes a three. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
And the Knicks making a change here. Randall is checked in. Quickly against Doncic. For 3, Randall nails it from 3. Randall's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Barrett passes to Hart. And the Knicks, another 3.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Bullock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Obi Toppin. That one's off for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Toppin. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. He hits the second from the line. And so it's New York with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Robinson. Man, a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Barrett can't hit. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wood outside. On the wing, Irving. Wood finds Irving. And he drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 7.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide open teammate.
Here's Randall. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Hart. Wood against Barrett. Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 4 points in the quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal. I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head. You got to think that one through. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
McGee in the post. Randall's there. Pass to Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Stay there.
Brunson against Doncic. Randall outside. Outside Barrett. Randall a screen on Wood. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Knicks, up 19. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Toppin plays the 4 with Randall in at center. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. Randall against Irving. Randall, good. Randall's got 31.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
And Doncic with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Hart from long range. Called in by McGee. Mavericks shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to Doncic. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Brunson passes to Toppin. And here's Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
That one's no good. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Hard up top. To the right side. Here's Randall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And it's Irving missing. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Toppin outside. Hart passes to Brunson. Toppin outside. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. McGee in the post. Checked by Randall. Brunson against Irving. This shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Barrett finds Toppin. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. .136 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Julius Randle.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Pass to Hart. 1 minute left in the final quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a little early.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Doncic on the drive.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Hart with it. Now Doncic defending. McGee with a steal. Irving finds Doncic. Three-pointer off the mark. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And here's Toppin. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
by itself. David, thank you. So Dallas will get the first possession. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in its small forward. Lillard way outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here is Doncic. McGee is screen on Grant. Doncic dishes to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
McGee inside. Working on Nurkic. The shot's good from McGee.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
All technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion. But I think we've seen real progress in this regard. And that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee slamming it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Simon. To the paint, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Doncic with it, defended by Thibault. Here's Wood. Some solid defense from Grant.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Thibault for 3. That one, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Here's Irving. Out the basket.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The drive by Doncic. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. McGee a screen. Here's Doncic. And no good. And it's Portland the other way. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Now, here's Grant. After Luka Doncic's miss, good on the bucket. Nurkic has got 8 points.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Now here is McGee. And stolen by Thibault. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks leading. Here's Irving driving inside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
McGee a screen. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Nurkic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Thibault kicks to Lillard. JaVale McGee, he's been the guy making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Doncic out there with Irving. Then it's Christian Wood. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Simons from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got his fourth rebound in this one. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Now, here's Lillard following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Nurkic, they get it back. Thibault on the wing from outside the arc. Good on the triple.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Doncic right side. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Simons with the ball. No good from outside. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Doncic passes to McGee. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Simons on the wing. He's guarded by Bullock. Grant kicks to Thibault. Just 5 on the clock. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunity.
Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Grant dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Thibault. Back to Nurkic. Shoots the 3. That shot no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic against Grant. Pass to Wood. McGee inside. Doncic finds Irving. Back to Doncic. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Sharp, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. On the wing, Johnson. The three, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors. Here's
Irving. Misses from close range. Trailblazers leading by 5. Stolen by McGee. Doncic passes to McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Wood. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Doncic. And it's Sharp missing. For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Fires the three. Dallas moving it around. Here's McGee. Off with the layup. The Trailblazers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. The pass to Little. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it. Portland no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 4. Hardy passes to Ntilikina. Now here's Kleber. He's guarded closely. No good. Shot missing. Little with the ball. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for JaVale McGee.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Johnson. Little out there with Cameron Reddish. Then it's Sharp, and it's Eubanks in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He's off on the first. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. That one is no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Now here's Sharp. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw. No luck that time either. Mavericks trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks to Little. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now here's Bullock. Guarded by Reddish. McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by McGee. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Doncic outside for the tie, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Now, here's Sean. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. In the corner, Irving with it. Wood against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Irving kicks to McGee. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Portland trailing here.
Substitution on the court.
Lillard outside. There's the triple. Nobody near Nurkic. And it's Thibault in the corner. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Love watching Nurkic set hard screens and then roll with purpose. Great job in the creativity there from the pick and roll.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. The shot by Lillard, wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Irving dishes to Bullock. Here's the screen. Back to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Grant with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Pass to Grant. 3-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wood a screen on Lillard. Here's Doncic with the drive. Wood passes to Irving. Here's Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Simons finds Nurkic. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Tipped away. Doncic passes to McGee. It's good. McGee's got 13.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Lillard, and he lays it straight in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
All free throws good from Doncic.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
It's still anybody's game. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Christian Wood is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Doncic, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. McGee with the block. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Here's Nurkic. Passes to Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Grant against Doncic. McGee in the corner. Outside Irving. Another shot. The fader. Doncic passes to McGee. Dallas calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To take the lead, Lillard finds Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Simon. Nurkic with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. That puts them in the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Doncic dishes to McGee. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Wood passes to Irving. He kicks to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow.
You just will not outcompete Lillard. Plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense.
And the Mavericks call time here. Wood in the post. He's covered by Grant. Wood kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 3. Wood trying to free himself up. And that one, good. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Grant. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Irving. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
And Lillard gets it to go. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping past the
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Irving for three. Wood finds Irving. McGee. Nurkic with the steal. From deep three-point range, and again it's Portland with the three.
And more points for Nurkic. He can do this from time to time when he gets in a rhythm.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Not going to go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Stolen by Grant. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard, the pass to Thibault. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Irving for three. Now the pass to McGee. To halt the run. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Takes the three. And that's good. Damian Lillard for three.
And this is Lillard at his best. Sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Here we go. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at small forward.
Now that's how you power it home.
Aggressive to the rim and a thunder finish.
One of the signature moves of Dame, that deadly pull-up. No chance for the defender.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2020. Well, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's Barrett. Simons with a rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Grant outside. Launches a 3. First shot won't go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, a minute in. Barrett into the lane. Robinson. That one misses. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Grant with a screen on Brunson. For 3, here's Lillard. That shot is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by New York. Grant with a screen on Barrett. Lillard passes to Grant. Back to Lillard. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 6 points.
A volume three-point shooter. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous from deep.
Here's quickly. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Brunson. From outside, off the mark. For Portland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Barrett against Lillard. Grant outside. Clock at 6. Back to Lillard. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
Simons against Brunson. Here's Nurkic. No problem on the jumper in close.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And Brunson, here we go. And a big finish by Robinson.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Very bangs it from 3.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Outside Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Thibault. 14 feet away. Robinson, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those balls.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Grant with a screen on quickly. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Barrett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Lillard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Free throw good. Lillard.
Lillard, he takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
Robinson, a screen on Grant. Here's Randall. The shot comes out, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Grant with a screen on Brunson. Simons passes to Grant. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
Brunson finds Barrett. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Barrett's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high score. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. That's the group for New York starting the second. And here's Grant from the arc. Randall pulls down the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Quickly drives in.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He misses the free throw.
Emmanuel quickly at the line.
And he's good on the second. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's the 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Left side Barrett from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the left wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Robinson with a steal. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Timeout.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Brunson on the drive. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. He gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And Here's Nurkic for three. Gets the three ball to go. Nurkic has got 5 now.
The playmaking skills of Lillard reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Brunson finds Randall. Barrett with it. He's covered by Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Barrett with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So Portland ends up going with a new group. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Outside Johnson. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
Making us move nightly. That was your Knicks sitting answer.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Pass to Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
No problems knocking that one down. Little's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Johnson with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Eubanks. An easy 2 on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Portland lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Randall. Look it, off the crossover. Randall's got 6 points.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Here's Sharp, guarded by Quickly. Back to Little. Pass to Sharp. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
Johnson against Brunson. It's stolen by Johnson. They're running. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer Sharp. That shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Randall. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Randall with a steal. Inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
For a while, Julius Randle was an underrated passer. That's no longer the case.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's Sharp. Beyond the arc.
Nice!
Oh, wow!
Terrific way to end a half. Nailing a...
Thanks, Allie. After.
42.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Cam Reddish, Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Johnson, and it's Sharp in at the shooting guard position. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Knicks shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Barrett passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Sharp. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sharp's got 7 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Barrett passes to Randall. Back to Barrett. And he throws it down with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Reddish gets it to go.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Johnson. Here's Sharp, guarded by Quickly. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Portland with a three.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
It's Johnson with a drive.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. 14 points for him.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
To the paint. Pass to Eubanks. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Little. Thibault comes in for Reddish. Simons is checked in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Johnson. Simons finds Lillard. Back to Simons. And here's Lillard. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 17 points.
Time after time, it's Dame, a prolific offensive player.
Quickly from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard passes to Simons from behind the arc. Three-pointer. The shot by Lillard, no good. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Brunson. And the shot goes down.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late and contested.
From deep. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Releases. Drops in the short one. 11 points in the game.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. So for the Blazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Grant. Reddish comes in for Thibault, and it's Sharp in for Simons. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Trailblazers call time here. So for the Blazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Eubanks. Thibault comes in for Reddish. And Simon is subbed in for Sharp. Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
46 seconds left in the third. And it's Thibault missing. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Inside, Grant with a steal. Simons outside. For 3, here's Lillard. Knocks it down from distance. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Simons. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Simons has got 13.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Back to Brunson. It's good if it goes. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
Now here's Lillard. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. The Knicks shooting is around 55% so far. Robinson, a screen on Thibault. Pass to Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Trailblazers ball.
And the Trailblazers shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. He rifled that one in from distance. Lillard's got 29.
Flashing that limitless range once again. Lillard is a phenomenal shooter.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
The NBA, playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Simons against Quickly. The open shot, Nurkic. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Robinson kicks it out to Barrett, looking to end the run. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Brunson, and Nurkic with the block.
Making a statement with that swat. Nurkic is all over the place.
And it's Lillard penetrating, and the dunk by Lillard.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Brunson passes to Randall. Simons with a steal. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No good that time. New York goes the other way with it. Quickly with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Brunson against Thibault. Back to Robinson. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Fires for 3. And it's Grant with a 3. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Lillard finds Grant. Back to Lillard. Pass to Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And it's off from three-point range. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Brunson, here we go. It's stolen by Nurkic. Up top, Thibault. Now Nurkic. Nurkic, a screen on Quickly. Back to Nurkic. There's the triple. drains the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Quickly outside, screen by Robinson. Quickly passes to Randall. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
He's off on the first. He's off on the second. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shot on the wing, and it's Lillard. That time on the assist by Nurkic. Lillard's got 39.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now Brunson. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No. They love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Christian Wood. Irving is out there with Doncic. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and stay a step ahead of the D.
Now here's Doncic. Here's McGee. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Back to Doncic. Wood a screen on Barrett. Doncic passes to Wood. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And operating there in deep, Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Assisted by EuroCup.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. The feed to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Outside for Randall. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Barrett against Doncic. And here's Bullock from the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brunson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Doncic. And a missed layup.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Brunson against Doncic. Outside for Randall. That one doesn't go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic against Brunson. To the wing right side. Now here is McGee. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the slam dunk by McGee.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Brunson finds Randall. Back to Brunson. New York moving it around. The pass to Robinson. Doncic comes with the double team. Barrett the pass to Hart. Bullock with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Wood sets a screen. Back to Doncic. Robinson with the block.
Well, the 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Hart wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. Now here's Hart. He's guarded by Bullock.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Brunson against Irving. Here's Wood, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Here's Doncic, and that one is good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
And that's Robinson dominating on the inside. The Knicks to the board and go right back up.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Knicks lead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. There, the group New York will start the second one. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. McGee. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. McGee's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. Brad, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Well, for sure. Since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends, runs the floor and patrols the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it.
Here's Doncic. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Doncic against Barrett, and there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Doncic. McGee. Robinson pulls it in. New York shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And again, New York turns it over. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. McGee with no one around. That 3 off the mark. And the Knicks with possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Now he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Now here's Barrett. Tee right on him. And the dunk by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Powell with a screen on Barrett. And Doncic. Here we go. Irving dishes to Bullock. Irving kicks to Powell. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now here's Powell, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Powell, the pass to Bullock. Over Hart. That one a little long. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. New York moving the ball around, and he gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Barrett against Wood. Second chance effort, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Man, undrafted out of college, Wood has dealt with plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now. Because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots. Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
Randle with the bucket.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Doncic finds McGee. Here's Irving. Passes it to Wood. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Randle with the ball. 11 points in the game. And Randle throws it down.
Now Randle right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Doncic kicks to Wood. Pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. Over to the wing. Here's Wood. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Toppin dishes to Barrett. Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Well, got the momentum. Randle's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Now here's Bullock. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. With one on the clock. No good that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
33. The Mavericks, 30.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Kyrie Irving. Christian Wood is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's McGee in at the center position.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Wood. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Randall down low. McGee's there, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Stolen by McGee. Outside Hardaway. Wood with the screen for Hardaway. Here's McGee. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And they'll get another chance. Randall finds Barrett. Back to Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Irving with a clean look and a little luck that time, but it drops. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Brunson.
And just staying connected on the defensive end. Wood was in great position there to alter that shot.
McGee sets the pick for Irving. And another basket for Dallas.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
The pass to Toppin. It's up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now Hardaway. After the missed three-pointer from Christian Wood. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 years.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Now here's Randall. Barrett with the ball. He's picked up by Irving.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate, elevate like RJ did there.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now, here's Barrett, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. New York trailing. Here's Brunson. That one goes. Count it. Brunson's got 6 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Doncic shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to
The previous play is under review.
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All free throws good from Doncic.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McGee in the corner. Kicks it to Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Knicks trail by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson the pass to Toppin. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Hart. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Wood. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Wood's got 11 points.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Brunson.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Passes it to Wood. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. Brunson the pass to Toppin. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. Robinson's checked in for Toppin. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now Brunson. Pass to Hart. In the corner, Barrett with it. Shot clock at 5. And he makes good on the layup. Barrett's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
I'm impressed with R.J. Barrett and his body control when he's around the basket like that. Good finish.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Jalen Brunson. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
Though not the biggest guy or the strongest guy on the floor, Kyrie a master of finishing after contact.
Wood against Randall. 2 points. That one goes. Randall's got 19 points.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And quickly, he's checked in for the Knicks. Randall finds Robinson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
So strong. Robinson completes the play, and now let's see if he can finish it off at the line for the three-point play.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter, and so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Knicks on defense. Irving from long range. Randall grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And that one drops for him.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Irving against Robinson. And here's Doncic from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Wood against Randall. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one goes on Wood.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Pass to quickly. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wood sets a screen. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Knicks leading by 5. Out to Barrett. Reverses. And that's 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Stolen by Bullock. And here's the fast break. They need this. Robinson with the block. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Back to Randall. The 3 ball. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Quickly kicks to Randall. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. For 3, Barrett. Rebounded by McGee. And the Mavericks with possession. They trail by 7. And on the way from Irving for 3, it falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, Barrett is still working on his free throw consistency. But here's a chance to show how far he's come.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Well, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous.
backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Christian Wood, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Bullock in at the three.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Doncic passes to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lillard. Grant with a screen on Doncic. For three, here's Lillard. And here's Grant from the arc. Hauled in by McGee.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thibault against Doncic. McGee, a screen on Thibault. Here's Doncic. Here's McGee. And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Lillard outside. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
McGee, a screen on Lillard. Here's Irving. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Irving.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Lillard passes to Grant. Sinks it from distance. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
To the inside, McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do. Finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Here's McGee. Give him 8 points now. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Irving. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Irving's got 6.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Simons with it, and it's McGee picking him up. And Nurkic throws it down.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
McGee, a screen on Thibault. Here's Doncic. He can't get that one to fall. Nurkic with some nice D. On the wing, Simons. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Irving against Thibault from 11 feet away. Here's Wood. Pass to McGee. 3-pointer. The shot won't fall. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Doncic into the lane, and the layup is good off the glass.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lillard passes to Simons. Lillard with the ball, and that one good.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
Irving with a deep 3. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Here's Doncic. The shot off that time. Nurkic with some nice D. Simons passes to Graham. Back to Simons. 4-3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's McGee. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 13.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And Irving comes to help. Simons finds Thibault. Down low. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Irving for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lillard passes to Nurkic from outside the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Tipped away and stolen by Irving. McGee passes to Doncic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Sharp, and here's Reddish from downtown. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Eubanks. The offensive rebound. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Back to Little. And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
He got a piece of it. Here's Sharp, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Reddish. Outside Johnson. Here's Little. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Sharp. Oh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covered a lot of ground. Very useful for shot block.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Shoots from the line. Yes, on the jumper. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
To the paint. Here's Eubanks. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. Wood outside. Outside for Irving. Doncic on the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. And it's in! Oh! Nails the bucket! And so it's Portland. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
We've got Cam Reddish. Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Johnson, and it's Sharp in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Sharp, guarded by Doncic. Pulls it.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 13. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Driving in. No good there. And it's Portland the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Eubanks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic. No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Drew.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Pass to Little. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Sharp. Inside. McGee with a steal.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
From deep, Johnson. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Wood with the screen. Here's Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 9.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Sharp, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. From deep. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
A line change here for Portland. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside for Grant. The 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
McGee, a screen on Thibault. And it's Doncic missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Wood grabs the board. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Deflects the pass. Doncic on the wing, covered by Thibault. Fades. And it's Doncic missing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Lillard got a good look. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
McGee. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Simon's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And he drops the first.
Hard to keep up with Irvin. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Doncic. Here's McGee. That one no good. Nurkic with some nice D. McGee with a steal. Wood passes to Doncic. Wood with the screen. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter, we've got JaVale McGee. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Bullock in at the 3 slot.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Nurkic passes to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Jacks up a three. They get it back. And Nurkic throws it down.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Grant. Here's Wood. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Thibault passes to Lillard. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be logo Lillard.
Doncic passes to Wood. Here's Bullock. From deep. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. On the wing, Simons. Wide open look. And it's Portland with another.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pass to McGee. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. The three is up. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic just got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Lillard finds Simons. Fires the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Lillard against Doncic. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Thibault against Irving. Got it from about 16 feet.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
For three, here's Lillard. The Mavericks pull it in. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McGee, a screen on Simons. Irving up top. He's covered by Grant. McGee against Simons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Portland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Damian Lillard.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
And so he hits both. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Lillard fires away from way outside. A quick shot there. It's off target. Irving for 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Nurkic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Portland again missing. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. To the middle. And Wood with the stuff.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
Now Lillard. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
Portland starts out with the ball. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. Up again, and Robinson is right there.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Lillard way outside. Randall grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now Brunson after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Lillard from outside. Portland again missing. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now Brunson. Here's Randall. Rebound by Nurkic. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Lillard way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. B.A.?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those 2 things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
All right, thank you, David. From outside, off the mark. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks, trailing by 4. The shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard outside. 1:39 left in the first. Man showing some terrific range. Lillard's got 9.
And this is Lillard at his best, setting up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lillard attacking. Grant gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
And that one, good. He has 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
50 seconds left to play in the first. From deep, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
From deep 3-point range, the Knicks pull it in. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. He was all alone on that one.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Passes it to Nurkic. There's the drive. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
From deep. That shot is off. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in control with the 9-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trail Blazers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the small forward position. Brunson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. Brunson, no good. Trailblazers leading by 7. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Nurkic set the pick for Lillard. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Down low, Brunson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
3-pointer, Simons. It's good from long range. Simons has got 9.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the pass to Thibault. A baseline J. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Now here's Randall. The dish to Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And Craig, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season was the 2nd best in the league.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Sharp. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, good work there as it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Short. That's good. Knicks trail by 9. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Johnson attacking, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Randall outside with the crossover, and Randall throws it down.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Now here's Sharp, defended by Hart, and it's Sharp missing. Here's Randall, plays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 10.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Little gets the bucket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson. Eubanks grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 6. And the wide open shot from Reddish. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Reddish has got his first basket. Johnson against Brunson. Here's Barrett. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Boy, he really wanted that.
And the first half is now in the books. Trailblazers lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Little out there with Reddish. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Johnson. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 down low. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Little with the ball. 8 points for him. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Quickly. Pass to Reddish. From the arc. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Rose dishes to Toppin. Puts the move on, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Nasir Little picks one up.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
Trailblazers leading by 3. And here's Sharp. Reddish's shot is good.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
It's stolen by Little. That is the pass to Sharp. Pass to Eubanks. The wide open shot by Little, and it's off from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 5. Rose in the post. He's guarded by Johnson.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Not 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Sharp, that's good.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Quickly against Simon. Here's Hartenstein, and it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lillard from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Grimes passes to Hartenstein. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Here's Grimes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 1:52 left to play here in the third. And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Releases. No good on that one. And New York will come the other way. Rose looking around. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shot. He knocks that one away with authority.
Now here's Simon. He's got 9. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 12 in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run right now. Grant for 3. Nurkic kicks to Grant. Back to Nurkic. Nurkic a screen on Brunson. Thibault for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Thibault's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. A shot by Lillard, wide open. And another 3 for Portland.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Here's Robinson, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel Quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Now, here's Barrett. From past the arc. The rebound by Grant.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Thibault finds Lillard. Here's the 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 19 points.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Simons. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. They get the rebound. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now Brunson after the miss three from Damian Lillard. Randall from outside. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Grant, that's good.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Here's Brunson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brunson's got 11 points here in just the second half. No good from Grant.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Fires for three. Again, the miss by Grant. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Portland again missing. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. He gets that one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Thibault on the wing. Simons surveying the D. Nurkic the pass to Simons. Back to Nurkic. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Trailblazers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Randall no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Now here's Brunson, defended by Thibault. Clock at 6. To end the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard scanning the floor. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
go.